guys a 6-week update. I just checked my phone and it said that I was 6 weeks as of today. I'm probably yesterday. I can't remember. It's been one of those weeks. But so on the site it said your baby is as big as Audrey Hepburn's pearl on Breakfast at Tiffany's. I think that's what it said. I'll put a picture of it on the screen, but it's been since I talked to you guys last. I've had a lot more symptoms than the last time. It's been crazy. Like my breasts have been really tender, but it's not like my breasts. It's been more like around my nipples and stuff, and I still have the morning sickness of having diarrhea all the time, but it only happens in the morning, which is fine. And what else? I'm getting a little bit more emotional than usual, which I kind of expect because it's more like, it's crazy. But I haven't been to the doctor yet. Because we are out of a vehicle right now, so it's kind of hard to get to one, but I have a doctor in mind, but I have to go to the health department because I guess in Oklahoma you have to go to the health department to tell, like, basically that's kind of like an official, like, statement saying that, oh, yes, you are pregnant, because a pregnancy test, when you do it at home, doesn't really count, even though, they just want it to make it official, so that way you can get started and they'll have everything taken care of and everything else. And I'm more out of breath than usual because you guys saw, and when I was doing my laundry, folding my laundry, I was more out of breath, and I can't hardly bend over without getting nauseous. I am getting nauseous more, like I can't stand the smell of hot dogs. I can't stand the smell of grease because I was making homemade, or like a copycat, honey walnut shrimp from Panda Express. Yeah, I guess when you're not pregnant, it tastes really good. But when you are pregnant, it tastes like really disgusting. All I tasted was honey. And I didn't have any walnuts, so that was even worse. But my sex drive is kind of like decreased more when I first found out. Like, I knew I was pregnant because my sex drive increased like tremendously. But then it kind of decreased as the weeks went by. So, but I mean, other than that, I haven't had any like cravings. I know I've been craving spinach a lot more. It's more like, I don't know. I've just been craving different things that I haven't had in a while, which I think is kind of increasing my morning sickness, I should say. But it's all been good. My husband, I've seen a lot more of a difference in him since we both found out I was pregnant. He's more protective than the last 2 times, because the last couple of times he was at work, and I don't want to, if you guys know what work means, then I just say that, but it starts with a J. Just from his past that he had to take care of. But that's all taken care of. Been perfectly good for 4 years. It'll be 5 years next year. But I don't want to get into detail because it's not my business. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind but it's kind of one of those things we don't talk about. But he's more protective. Like, sometimes our kids, they will try to play with my stomach and they'll like press on it saying like pick me up and stuff, and then he'll be like, don't push on mommy's belly. And he's kind of excited, I think. And I guess me not having a kid, like being pregnant for 3 years, almost 4 years, it's been different. Like, I remember all the times that I was pregnant the last 2 times, and this is completely different. So I don't know what that means. I don't want to get my hopes up, so, but I'm not going to show you guys a belly shot because I'm not showing. All I am is just bloated, like literally, I'm bloated, and I've been drinking a lot more water, and you guys are going to think this is crazy, but I never drank water with my last 2 pregnancies. I guess at the time it was like I don't know. I never drink water. I don't know why, but like here where I live, tap water dries, like, gives me cotton mouth. And on top of that, it's just, it has like a chlorine chemical taste to it. But I have bottled water, but I don't know. I'm like trying, like, I don't drink any, like, Dr. Pepper I can't drink. I can't drink any dark liquids. I do have tea. I have tea, but I haven't drank it. But I do drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning, plus water for the rest of the day. And then I have a Sprite, and that's about it. And then the rest is water. But it's just, this has just been really crazy because, like, like my husband, he'll touch my stomach and he'll see, like, it feels different. And he kind of likes me pregnant. He told me last night or the night before, he's like, I love it when you're pregnant. But, and then, I don't know, you guys don't know this, but when I had my oldest, I started smoking, and and then when I had Elijah, I only smoked like maybe 2 or 3, but it was only like halves. And I knew that I was pregnant, but I didn't take a pregnancy test because I thought it was different, because when they told me that I would have irregular periods, I thought it was just me cramping. So I continued to smoke until I told my husband, like a month ago, I told him, I said, I don't want you to buy me anymore because I'm trying to take care of myself in this pregnancy. He's like, okay. I haven't asked for any since I got sick, so. And if you guys see me wiping my nose, I'm sorry. It's very cold in my house because it's supposed to snow tomorrow. But that's about it for a pregnancy update. I wanted to congratulate myself and give a thanks to you guys for I reached over 100 subscribers on this channel. I got the email this morning, but it was really cool to see. And I tried to find out where I could see how many minutes, I guess, because that's like a big thing, but I thought it was views. But minutes everybody's watching. I almost have reached 1,600 minutes on my channel, and I thought that was like a big whatchamacallit, like a big jump for me, because it's been very hard, because you don't know if people really do watch, if they just subscribe to your channel and say, oh hey, that's it, or they actually do just sit down and watch it. Because I do really think that I am a considerate person. I do speak my mind. Like, I speak it to an extent. I don't I hold back, but I will speak my mind if I have to. And I have my husband to thank for that, because before I was a very, very quiet person. I never spoke my mind. I never stood up for myself. And I thought, I tell him all the time, thank you for getting me out of my shell, because he really did. But this channel, you guys have probably, heard the thing, people are different on camera than off. I am 100% real person, like, on camera and off. Like, I will tell you how I feel, but I am blessed that you guys have kept watching my channel, watching my videos. I know that I haven't been posting, but I have been tired. Like, I'm trying to force myself to do stuff. Like, I don't want to clean sometimes, but I have to, and all of this, but it's been going good. I've had a lot of good things happen lately in my life that I'll probably explain in another video. So, but I do want to thank you guys for continuing to watch my videos. I will do more collabs if you guys want to see that. If you guys hear a rooster, I think a rooster is on my porch. But I do want to say thank you guys very much, because without you guys, this channel wouldn't be possible. And ever since I got that email from YouTube Creator, I now realize that they do notice you, and that makes me so happy, because I know there will be more opportunities. And I think on Instagram it said Oklahoma or something. I don't know what it said, but it said Oklahoma something liked your photo, and because I keep tagging where I'm from, so they liked it. I'm like, wow, maybe this is an opportunity for Oklahoma to like me. But anywho, off side note, I wanted to discuss something very serious with you guys, And I'm just doing this because I feel, being a woman, we have to take care of each other, because women are very misjudged from women's rights a long time ago to now. I mean, you know, uh, I watched Megan Lee's channel, which is La Vida de Meg here on YouTube, and she was talking about how she's trying to get back into getting her baby weight off and everything else, and how she kept saying she wanted to look like the people on Instagram. And it kind of, I didn't say anything mean to her or anything, because every woman has body issues. They always have problems and stuff. And it makes me feel bad because I've never had that problem. Being a plus size woman, we always have people bullying us and everything else. And sometimes I wonder if it was hard to find, a good man that will love you on the outside as much as on the inside. And it kind of struck a nerve with me, because I'm like, why do you want to look like somebody else when you're beautiful just the way you are? Like, God made you who you are. And I went to school with this girl. I don't want to say her name, but I went to school with this girl, and she kept saying that she was fat when she was perfect weight. She was like, I don't know, maybe 100. I don't know. She's very petite. She was very petite for her age. She was like a year older than me, but I guess she was held back. But she was very petite, but she kept saying she was fat. I'm like, how are you fat? There's like no ounce of body fat on you, And I never got told, like, never called any names about me being overweight or anything. And, I've been bullied, but that was only in elementary school. But, like, I knew the bully now because it was who I graduated with in high school, but it's all right. Me and him are friends now. And, but I just, it makes me feel bad that women, you shouldn't have to look in the mirror and say that you're fat, because you're not. You are who God made you, and I've never had a good positive outlook on my body because of how I look. But when I was born, I was 10 pounds. My husband, he was 10 pounds when he was born, but yet he's got a high metabolism. And the first time I met him, guys, he was 123 pounds, and he was 22 at the time. And, being with somebody and you being big, you think you're going to break them. And ever since he got out of work, he's kept a good 160, 170 pounds, but there's like no fat on him. It's all muscle. And I love that about him, because, and he's always told me, you are beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside. You don't have to change yourself. If you love yourself on the outside, you'll be a much positive, happier person on the inside, because you'll be less depressed, less anxious, because you're afraid that people are going to judge you by how you look. You don't care what people say. You shouldn't have to worry about what about people judging you. You don't have to judge yourself either. Just look at you in the mirror every day and say, how, like damn, I'm beautiful, Just say something positive and think about that every day. Say something different, like, like one day say I'm beautiful, or like nice ass, or something. Just different things. Yeah, I want to lose weight, but ever since I had my car accident, I could have had broken bones. I didn't have a scratch on my body. The only thing I had was a seatbelt burn. And I thank God, because God, that I'm a plus size woman. I really am. Like, I thank God every day for giving me the body that I do. Yes, I can lose weight, and I will lose weight, but it's on my own time. If I love my body on the outside, I'll love it just as much on the inside. And I don't want people to get down looking at themselves and thinking, I don't like how my body looks. And you don't have to tell everybody that, because then they start to worry that you're going to do something crazy. Because I watched this movie, and I think I'm going to post it below. I think if anybody has any friends that are like this, it's called A Friendship to Die For. It's a 96 movie, and I think it was on Lifetime, I think. Anyway, but this teenage girl, she became a friend to this other teenager, and she was crash dieting, and she had anorexia, and she said that she was fat, but because of that, she got so sick. She said her ideal weight was 100 some odd pounds, and the doctor said, oh, you were 94 when you first came in. Like, you know, mirrors aren't trick. That's what you look like on the inside. You may say, oh, I have fat hips, but we have hips. We women, like us women, we do have hips, and that's what makes us look beautiful, because every man loves a woman with hips. If you don't have hips, everyone's beautiful in their own way. I could look at someone who's just like me, who's a plus size woman, say you are beautiful, like learning to be fearless. She accepts the way her body looks, and I admire that. And you know, people that are like, don't wish that you were somebody else, because that's just you know, you could wish to be like have an occupation that you wish you had, but don't wish that you were a model that's like 98 to 100 pounds. I don't know what models weigh anymore, but I want you guys to realize that you guys are beautiful no matter what. I don't want you guys to think, oh, I want to look like that person. Don't do that, because God made you who you are. You know I'm preaching over here, but He made you to look how you want. You know, don't say, well, I need to change how I look. You know, plastic surgery, yeah. My husband, he needs a nose job. And I know that's bad to say, but he has a collapsed nasal cavity that if you look at his nose, one of his nostrils is caved in, and they said you need to have surgery for it. If not, it's fine, but he's always going to have mucus built up, and he needs that, you know. But don't just, you know, like I said, guys, you guys are beautiful the way you are. Men, women, it doesn't matter, you know. Everybody is beautiful. And you know, don't bash yourself. You know, just look in the mirror and say, look, I'm beautiful. And just you'll carry that with you. And people may say, oh, you know, you're fat, you're this, you're that. Well, you know what? God created me how He wanted me to be created. You don't have to tell me what I am when I know that I'm beautiful, you know? And people bully you because they have nothing else to say. They have nothing nice to say about themselves, and they probably are going through a hard time, and that's when you pray for them. So, but you know what? I just don't want you guys to be bullied over anything, you know? And if you hear that, my dogs are going off because a rooster just ran away. But I'm just saying, guys, just don't beat yourself up because you guys think that you're not worth anything, or you guys want to be looking a certain way. You're beautiful just the way you are, whether you have baby fat or like post-baby belly, or just you have an extra few pounds like I do. I love myself just the way I am. And if you guys need anybody to talk to regarding, you know, about having problems such as this, or you need advice, feel free to DM me on Instagram or anywhere, because I will message back like I have been. But, you know, just take care, you guys. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any more new videos. Love you guys. Bye.